Tamara here. Today I'm going to be reviewing Audiobook Tempting Fate by Jane Green. This was a book club listen. My real life book club decided to listen to an audiobook along with the book that we read for October. That book was really short. It was The Giver, so we thought, well, let's just throw an audiobook in because we probably will have time to talk about something else as well. So we chose this book, and I gotta say, it was a really good listen. You guys know that I don't really care for traditional romance books, and this was surprisingly very different. It was much better than what I expected. I don't know, I read the synopsis, but I just thought, well, you know, it can't be that good. But, you know, I was wrong. I shouldn't have assumed that because it was really a good book. It's about Gabby and Elliott and their relationship. The downfall of their relationship thanks to some actions that Gabby has taken. And, you know, it's funny because while I disagree with almost everything that Gabby does in this book, I find her extremely relatable. I mean, as a married person, I can understand Gabby. It's not like, you know, like I said, I don't agree with Gabby, and I feel like she made some very horrible choices, and the character believes she made some horrible choices that led to the destruction of her marriage. But in that same breath, I feel like this is a book that almost every single person who is married should read, especially if you're married with children. It makes you realize how one small act could just snowball into something that you did not intend it to be, and it just wreck everything. And it was interesting to listen to, and I mean, I felt bad for Gabby at some points, but at some points I'm like, you are stupid, girl, you are dumb, I can't believe you are doing this. And then you felt bad for the husband, and then you're like, wow, he's not that great a person either, you know, he's not Mr. Perfect. And that's the thing about this book, none of the characters are perfect. Gabby's friends, not perfect. Gabby's mother, not perfect. Gabby's husband, not perfect. Gabby's children, definitely not perfect. And it was kind of like there was no true villain of the story. And I also like that because I like when there's shades of gray with the characters. It's not really Gabby's the bad person because she did this and that's it. There are so many different layers and levels, and I appreciate that. Also, I did enjoy the narrator, and I should mention that the narrator is Jane Green. This is the first time that I've listened to an audiobook, a fiction audiobook that has been narrated by the author. And while I did enjoy listening to her, I found that the fact that she has a British accent kind of threw me a little bit, and let me tell you why. Gabby is British, and that fit. Gabby's mother, British, that fit. Her husband, American, her children, American. Gabby lives in New England, in America. You know, she lives in like New Hampshire or something like that. And so I found that listening to her friends with a British accent kind of threw me as well. I kind of was confused at first about, wait, this is America, right? And not in England. And that kind of threw me. I almost felt like the narrator, there should have been two narrators. One with an American accent and one with a British accent. But over time, I got used to it and it didn't bother me that much. But, you know, for critiquing purposes, I do wish that there were two narrators. Or one narrator who could drop the British accent when required. We didn't get that, but nonetheless, it was fun to listen to Jane Green narrate her own book. Now, what would I rate Tempting Fate? I would rate it 4 out of 5 bookmarks. Like I said, it was really entertaining. It was fun to read. It was a fast listen. I think I listened to this within 3 or 4 days because, you know, I listened at work, listened on my drive home. It was really addictive. I just really wanted to get to the end to see what happened after all of that drama went down. And I was happy with the ending. It had a great ending. You know, like I said, it was a happy ending. But, you know, I'm okay with that. I mean, it's nice to see that sometimes after making such a mess of your life that you can scrape together the pieces and, you know, get back what you want, survive, move forward, and be stronger for it. A lot of the times it doesn't happen in the real world, but it was nice to read about in the book anyway. We'll listen to on the audiobook. Did you guys read Tempting Fate by Jane Green? If you did, Please let me know what you thought of it. I'm curious to think it, see if you guys thought what I did, or if you just didn't like it or did like it, or if you thought it was realistic or not. I'm curious about those things. And if you've read other things by Jane Green or listened to other audiobooks by her, please let me know what you've read or listened to, because I would like to listen to or read more by her. I'm not sure if I would read or listen, probably depending on the narrator. If she narrates them, I'll probably read it. But if it's another narrator, I might listen. You guys just fill me in below. Let me know what's good by her. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. And until then, happy reading. Bye, guys.